Donna, what'd you call me here for?
I just want you to tell me why. You know, what's wrong? What did I do wrong? Just tell me why.
Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying a delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddie. Freddie, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddie. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now where's my bell? Welcome.
Morning.
To the morning show.
Friday, as they say. You happy it's Friday?
You can turn my slider down, huh?
Happy it's Friday?
No. I don't give a hell what day of the week it is. I'm just excited.
Why?
Because today we's about to do something that's never been done in 19 years of me doing this business. Which is we're going to do a double shoot at the 12 o'clock hour. So we're going to go.
Did we do a double shoot?
No. Yeah, we did, but not this way.
Oh, okay.
We're going to go to a place that Dawn single-handedly found, and then we're going to shoot it back to the studio where either Michelle or Jay Hartman or maybe Mr. McGillicuddy, somebody's going to be here to handle the handoff. Keep it afloat while we go to the second shoot. And then at the second shoot, we're going to throw it back to us, and we're going to finish the afternoon with 2 shoots in 1 location.
Nice.
And that's never been done. Because the next thing we're going to do is 2 shoots at the same time, but that's a little bit more challenging. But anyway, welcome. We are more than happy to invite you down to the Meat Eatery to participate in the first special. And the second one is going to be at United Community Bank, which is located, that's a brand new office they got.
Down on Federal Highway and Camino if you're in Boca. So everything today is on Federal Highway.
Yep.
A little bit north, a little bit south.
And if you own a business, I highly suggest that you meet us at the bank because they got some stuff happening. Let me tell you.
Opening some new accounts. They're actually the bank for our 501c3 for the Amp Needed Futures Foundation, and they were lovely to set that up for us. Really, really nice branch of people to work with.
True that. And you know, one of the amazing things is I did an interview with Renee over in Tampa, and she likes what we do, and she likes the program and everything else, and she's going to the banks to get grant money to continue the march of
I was wondering
endeavor.
If this bank has a branch over there, if we can do it here.
What do you think I'm going there for?
I figured. That's why I didn't say anything last night. We were on the phone with our producer because I figured you had a plan.
Oh, I always have a plan. The object of the game is to...
Oh, look who's here.
Oh, Mr. Mateos.
I got to say good morning to G-Man because he is never here this early.
I know.
He and Amazon are like hand in hand today. He's Amazoning it for now, and then he's going to be...
and he has his jacket and everything. He's the Amazon man.
He's the Amazon man in-house. And we've got another producer joining us. She is all the way in Boston. So do we have her on camera? There she is, Ms. Zara McCoy.
How are you, Zara?
Good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Zara is doing all the marketing and advertising promos for the Reinvented Life Network. So she sent me a sizzle reel, a highlight reel that we're going to tweak a couple things, beginning and end, and nice job.
Thank you.
Who was the highlight film for?
Reinvented Life Network.
Oh, yes, Nelly.
And she's good at what she does. And we got your audio all cleaned up, which is even better.
Yes. There's no double sound. You are coming in perfectly. Like, why do you run away?
What's behind you on your right side? Your pillows?
Yeah, this is actually not my room. It's just my friend's sister's room. I just needed to like get away and like find somewhere quiet.
So what are you doing this summer? What are your plans?
For now, I'm just, in Boston, and then I'm going back to Ithaca soon, like in a couple of days. And I was hoping to find a job. I was applying, and but for now, I don't really have really set plan. But I'm just going back between Boston and Ithaca, and then hopefully in July I'll move back to San Francisco for a little bit.
Turn her slider down a little bit.
Well, if anyone needs a nanny in the South Florida area, Zara is looking to nanny, and then she can work with us also on the days that she's not nannying.
She needs a nanny? I got a cat.
No, she's looking to be a nanny.
You're looking to be a nanny. I got a cat. You want to nanny a cat?
Sure.
Does she have free room and board?
Yeah, I'll put it where the cat sleeps.
And we got Sally joining us, Mateo's in the house, G-Man, and everyone's doing what they got to do on this hot Friday.
I'm going to tell you, this is an amazing treat that we have. Sally Bernard. And for some reason, she says she wants to be called Zena. Her real name is Sally, but I guess Zena and Sally sound the same.
Well, I'll answer to either one. That's okay.
Do you?
Yeah. But if they say Xena, I figure it's me. I'm the only one in the room, right? But not always.
So I'm thinking maybe Sally can set us up with some messages from the angels for the weekend, other than we got to close the door.
Well, I just right now feel that everything is just so, I'm going to say light and beautiful for you guys, and also for myself too. It's a very positive energy in here.
You got to raise her mics, G.
It's because we got G-Man and
Close
Mateo
that
in
door.
the house.
Close that door.
They're bringing all the positivity.
Is that what it is?
Well, even if something is negative, we can get rid of it. It's okay.
So Zara, Sally is our in-house psychic and medium. She has a show with us every Monday.
Hi.
Yeah, I made a couple of videos for her. I really enjoyed watching your episodes, and also I was listening to some of the episodes on Spotify. That was really fun.
I didn't hear the last.
She's been watching your episodes.
Oh, great. Good.
You should be able to hear her.
Well, I could, but at the very last, I heard everything else
No, I
except for
mean,
the last.
read.
Oh no, I didn't turn my antenna on her. I figured there was one on the TV.
She might be able to help doing some of the YouTube things you wanted, though.
Yes, I'm very interested in like gaining more views on YouTube. But however, Freddie's been kind enough to explain that Facebook works for me. So
That's not what I told her. What I said to her was, if you want YouTube followers, you got to focus towards YouTube followers. You know, you can't have people on YouTube just guess to find you. But I got to tell you, recently on the cafe, I see that a lot of people are writing in messages on YouTube. Do you see them? Yeah, I erased them.
Why?
Because the email has over 35,000. I can't.
What do you mean they have 35,000?
There's 35,000 emails in the account.
In
'Cause
YouTube?
No, in the emails.
I don't have 35,000 emails.
Because you only open yours.
What
you
are
can
you
send
opening?
them to
I
me.
open up all of them.
From
I
where?
have an all button. From the same button that says all. If
From
you hit
what?
YouTube, Facebook, all the messages, because I asked
Well, they go
them.
to you.
No, they go to us.
On the cafe?
Yeah, like they were saying, you go Dawn. They have like you have your own cheering
I have a
group.
fan club?
We got over 70,000
Well, the ones that-
comments.
Zara, check that out.
I'm looking for emails from you. You can send them to me.
I don't know about that. I don't think. Listen, I've got 78,000 emails on my Gmail alone.
Right, you don't open any of them, so I get to see
scan them.
78,000 emails.
I scan them, but not on the cafe. I haven't seen them.
Okay, when you scan them, where do they go when you scan them?
They go to the bottom and the new ones come in on the top. How many emails do you have? I know you
I
have
erased
78,000.
them.
I have 78,000.
So my box, because I share a box with her and other people, is so loaded that I get up in the morning and go, oh no.
Actually, I've got 88,405 emails.
You have to go through them and erase them.
88,405.
Erase them all.
Just delete them. One massive delete, reboot.
Except for
Yeah,
the
you
last,
can delete all.
for the last month.
Okay.
So you tap on for the last
Right.
month and delete the rest. Because obviously,
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
reading
like
them.
the bill. You know, if you didn't
Just-
pay it now, they'll send it again.
Exactly.
Yes, Zara, you think so? I should do that?
Yeah, because they do take a lot of storage. One of my on my Gmail, one of my old accounts, it has 28,000, and it says that your storage is almost full, and I can't read the rest of the emails or receive any of the other emails because they're full. So it's like, it's better to just delete all of the
Okay.
stuff
I'm
that
going
you
to
don't
delete
want.
them this weekend.
The other thing in here that they don't do is that they don't clean out the C drives, the D drives, and the E drives. They think that it's permanent. So a year, 2 years go by, there are shows in there from the year of the plague, and they don't take them out. And I even gave them, all of them have externals of 10 gigabytes, terabytes, whatever, terabytes.
Terabytes.
So all you gotta do is put it on that, and then they do that, but they don't erase it off the drive. So what begins to happen? Funny stuff. So Comizina turns into a Martian because the computer is not working properly.
Sally, you have a room for rent?
Have I got a room?
Extra room
no,
for rent?
Possibly next year. No, I never said that. I just,
G-Man, you got a room for rent?
oh my gosh.
What do you need a room for?
She needs a room. And if she gets a room, then we can bring her down. And she can work here for the
I
summer.
have to make a disclaimer. I'll never have a room for rent. We're on the air.
Only when we're off there. All right, we're putting it out to the universe for you, Zara. If anyone has a room for rent or sublet for the summer, let us know and we can bring Zara down.
We have a loft
That is true.
with a ladder.
That loft is going for high money these days.
I'm telling you. The only problem is that I think it's so hot down here that loft may be a little warm. Other than that, it's pretty good.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Would you rather be able to change one event in history or witness an event firsthand?
Change.
Event in history? Is it any particular? I'm going to
Anything.
go into this.
You.
I forget.
Anything.
No,
I'm looking at a thing I want to change real quick.
Me too.
Change or
I think-
witness?
I think that you can. Well, you can. You want me to go into my?
I asked
You
the right
can
one.
change
Where's the
actually.
buzzer?
You really can change history, okay? But you have to believe it, so you can change it if you want to.
No, the question is,
Yes,
you got
would
a
you
choice.
rather change?
change or witness history?
I think witness because we learn
Now you
by
wanna
history.
witness
Yeah,
history.
because I'm
You
being
just
more
said change.
serious. I know, but
So you rather witness?
I think so because then we can learn by people's history, and it's the same as what I teach.
So you
We
wouldn't
learn by our
change
mistakes.
history?
Not really, because history is important.
So you wanted to repeat all the bad stuff?
Well, no, that's why we need to not change it, because we know now not to repeat the bad stuff. If
So
we
you're going to
watch it.
witness the bad, but then you're not going to change
Yeah, but
it.
if we're not around at that time, or which witness other people
Who's
do
on
it.
first, by the way?
Who's what? What?
You
So
guys don't know that one?
What event do you want to
Who's on
witness?
first?
What event would I like to witness? Well, I'd like to go back in history to, like, the,
keep
the Renaissance.
talking.
To the
Over there.
Renaissance?
Yeah.
You
I'd
wanna
like
be
to
an
witness
artist?
that again.
She wants to witness it
Yeah,
again.
yeah, I'd like
Again.
to, just to
I want to
see.
change it. I don't want there to be any Renaissance.
Well, you can't do that because you'll wipe me out. Only Dawn knows what we're talking about.
Oh, no. Trust you me. I know what you're talking about. What would you rather do?
I wouldn't want to change an event. I'd like to go back and see an event.
No.
You wouldn't? How about you, Zara?
I feel like I would definitely go back to see an event because change it, like, then that's gonna have other consequences. It's like collateral damage.
Well, you
let's say,
you
know, if
witnessing
something
it has
others-
consequences too. You may
I
not
mean-
live to see the end of it.
I feel like it depends on the event you choose to see.
True.
There's a
so
show
many.
about that when the guy jumps into different. What's that show?
Quantum
called?
Leap?
Quantum Leap. Yes.
No, the movie I'm talking about is the She Devil,
Oh, I didn't
where
see
she
it.
granted the guy 3 wishes, and every time he wished something, she gave him the bad side of the wish. Like I would love to have witnessed the Renaissance, so she puts him in the middle of the French Revolution.
No, we can pick the scene that we want to change.
How about you, J-Man? What would you like to do?
I would change something.
You would change. What would you change? Very
Yesterday.
Exactly. Exactly.
Or what was the day before? Wednesday.
Oh no, that day especially.
Mateo?
I don't know. I would agree that if you change something, it'll probably have some consequences.
But it could be good.
Yeah, but who knows? I'll just go back to witness. I don't know what, but I'll go back to witness.
I was watching The Flash yesterday. He ran back in time to change some stuff. But I would do that, though. Yeah.
I mean, think about this. If they didn't crucify Christ,
Imagine
would
that.
that be a change?
Oh, I would want to witness.
It would be an
The crucifixion?
apocalyptic world.
I don't want to witness. I want to change it.
You think it'd be
But
what?
then-
G-Man?
Oh, an apocalyptic world would be like Mad Max.
Oh, if they hadn't crucified Christ, there'd be no
However,
religion.
then it would be another story, and it might have the same scenario. So it just would be something else. We could say, well, Quantum Leap is a good example of them changing things, but you change history, so you change everything else when you change one thing. So that same scenario could happen again with a different person, the same thing. Does this make sense?
So you're back to changing or witnessing it?
Both.
Yes, because you ever thought, like, if your parents hadn't gotten together at the exact moment they did for you, then you wouldn't be here, but there might be
I would
another
have been
child
here.
here.
I would have been here. Or just would have been somebody else. That would have been
think
Gina's kid.
I think my whole life started weird because my father met my mother and thought she was someone else, and she pretended to
Your
be
father
someone
met
else.
your mother.
When he met
I
my
saw
mother.
the movie.
And she pretended to be someone
She
else?
pretended to be someone else. Oh
I
no,
think
it was the other way around. My father pretended to be someone. I guess it was in those days. It wasn't on the internet.
Is that why your
That's
name?
like catfishing back in the day.
Is
Yes,
that
yes.
is that why your name is Sally and you pretend that your name should be?
No,
No,
wedding.
because
Zena.
I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but you're
He just
changing who
and
you
by
are.
the time they had really, I guess, fallen in love, he told her who he really was. But they stayed together.
Who did he pretend to be?
I don't know. My father was a joker.
Wow.
And she was, I guess, meeting somebody, and he liked the look of my mother, so he pretended he was that person.
Your father was the Joker.
He was a very
Who
popular.
was Batman?
Actually, as I said that, I said maybe I said the wrong thing.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
Interesting questions. All right, would you rather play a video game or a board game?
Board.
Wow.
Board game. They want videos, right? Video,
I'm
board,
definitely
video.
on my PlayStation 5.
Yeah, here's a video man over there.
So yesterday, one of our crew members, is that doing it by itself or you?
That's doing it by itself.
Don't look at me. I didn't do it.
You want me to tell you?
Who's changing this? Who's changing the screen there?
I hope it ain't Geo's is in there.
They did a game yesterday called Kahoots.
Oh, that was
Kahoot.
weird.
Yeah, Kahoot on the show. So it was this interactive game,
Yeah.
and the crew member that did it, he's kind of funny. And he gave us the answers in the question. So like he put a
Hey
picture.
Jay,
of the
where are
movie
you, Jay?
Of the
Come
Sting.
in here. What are you
and
doing?
it said, "What movie is this?" And by the time we got
Slide
through all the
down.
questions, people were said, "Is this for real or is this a joke?" But everyone had a good time because now we have a way to screen share the games, which is kind of cool.
Sally, take this other mic.
Kahoot was a nice game back in high school.
This is a lot of organization.
Over there. Over there.
This is too early in the morning.
Over there. Grab the
I
mic.
don't want to
Do not hit a camera. Do not trip. And don't hit your head on the light.
It just passed go.
Other than that, and don't sit on your cup. Jay, sit right there.
My cup's on
That way
the
she
other-
has
Cups
definition
on
of
the
where
other
to sit.
chair.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
I'm getting too old for this.
It's like a modern game, a day of Twister over
I
the
swear
age
to
of
God, do you
65.
come with instructions?
Yes, but you never took the time to read them.
This is Zena, but her name is Sally, but they call her Zena.
I answered to both.
Yes.
All right, would you rather be the smartest person in the world or the funniest? Oh, that's easy for you. You'd rather be the smartest?
Yes.
The smartest, of course.
The intellectual part.
Intellectual. Someone give me my. What do they call that thing you put around your neck? An Oscoff?
An ascot?
An Oscoff.
An ascot.
An Oscoff.
An ascoff?
Yes, an Os you too. Oscoff.
You'd rather be the funniest for sure.
No, I'd rather be the smartest.
You? No. I wouldn't want to have a brain that smart because it would be even more confusing than my brain is now.
You are very smart.
Yeah, but if it were any more, I'd be really.
See, one of the problems that we have in our show relationship is that you're too smart for me.
Why?
It frustrates me.
Well, you're too funny.
You know, I have to hide my lack of intelligence. You know, we played a game yesterday, right? And we're all playing the same game.
And the answers were on the
And
TV,
the answer's on
right
the
there.
TV, right? So I hit the button, and she doubles her score because she hit the button faster than me. A megasecond? Impossible. Every time out, she won. So every
Maybe
game we
Josh.
play, you always win. Really frustrating.
Zara, how about you? Smartest or funniest?
I would definitely want to be the funniest because then people would listen to you. I feel like people are more likely to listen to you if you're funny than if you're smart.
That's probably true. If you're smart, they don't always listen to you. Sally?
Can I choose both?
Sure.
No, Sally, it's
Funny.
one Xena could be the other one.
Yeah, okay, Sally is smart and Xena is funny.
So you like being
No,
smart?
it's the other way around, actually.
I think you're a comedian.
I love to be a comedian.
I think so.
enjoy
Remember
that very
that
much.
other thing
Yeah.
we were playing and you were on the ship?
Yeah,
What was
yeah.
that?
The game. She,
If
she
I
was
could
on a
go
ship
back.
and she was at the bar
All the whole game you went to the bar.
on the ship.
Oh, it was?
We played this game, Zara, and
I
we got
don't
like
remember.
5 words that we had to put in a conversation, and then you had to
Oh, that's right,
decide
yeah.
what words were part of the list and what words were really just the conversation. And every time Sally went, she says, well, I was on a ship at a bar, and all of the things happened to her at the bar on the ship.
Then we found out that she had just come back
I
from a
must have
cruise.
been somewhere else with talking, but I don't remember.
You don't remember being here for that conversation?
Oh,
It was an hour.
Where is my buzzer?
well, you know I never remember my show, so.
Look at this. I am the smartest man alive.
How about you, Jay?
Oh, I guess I will, since Freddie's already the funniest, I'll have to take the smartest.
That's how we were introduced yesterday. Freddie is, what did I say? Freddie is the
What?
person, the maker of, the founder of the studio, but Dawn is the brains. Remember how Ed introduced us yesterday?
I don't even remember who Ed is. Who's Ed?
Elazar,
Oh, it was Ed. Yes, he was here. It's true.
right?
Yeah, no, it was Ed and
And the
Richard.
doctor.
And Richard and the doctor. And everybody introduced Dawn as the coming of Christ if he were a female. And Freddie was the guy holding the hammer.
No, they said Freddie is the, I don't know, founder, creator, and Dawn is the brains.
Is everything else.
Yeah, that was pretty much how they
Well,
introduced us.
Ben wanted to introduce us because he says you're the founder. Do you know Ms. Dawn?
So yesterday we're sitting with Ben, having a meeting with one of our new producers, and Freddie's on his phone, Zara, 'cause he's always on his phone. And Ben sits down, and he's very verbal and hyperverbal and very precise. And he says, Monsieur Freddie, and he starts talking, and Freddie's on his phone. And Miss Dawn, and Freddie's on his phone. He says, Monsieur Freddie, are you paying attention? And you said, yes. He says, I don't think so. I think we're going to wait until you put your phone down and you pay full attention to hear what Miss Dawn has to say. And I was like, yes, Ben, thank you very much. Did he not?
Yes. Meanwhile, I was filling out his evaluation for you.
This is not good.
It was very funny.
But he gained some respect yesterday. The game that we played was
Kahoot, you were
was
here.
really good.
Well, I'm just going to say, was I here? Because I don't
You don't remember being here yesterday
Yes, I
either?
do remember.
No,
Yes.
you weren't here.
But
you
I
were
wasn't
over
there for that.
No,
No.
You
But
missed
I
the
was
whole
here.
game.
I was here.
you missed the whole game. I'll send you the video so you can see the answers you gave in
What
the
time
game.
was the game?
12:40,
I was
1:45.
here.
I
Yeah,
know you were
I
here.
do remember. I have selective
played the
memory.
You played the game.
No, I do remember.
All right, here's
What
for you,
about
Sally.
Mateo?
Mateo. Funniest or smartest?
Smartest.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're such a comedian.
No, I'd rather be smart than funny.
Would you rather read people's minds or control the weather?
Read people's minds.
You already.
I already read people's minds.
You might as well control
Maybe
the
I
weather.
should change it to control the weather.
Why would you want to control the weather?
See, I don't know why.
Well, yes, because if, say, you want to go somewhere and it's raining and you don't want to be in the rain, you have the
Well, I
ability
control
to
your
change
mind
that.
and make you walk in the
But
rain.
actually, you can do that. You can
So
control.
make you walk in the
another
rain.
this
Oh,
could
it
be
is-
another
it isn't
show.
raining,
You can
it's
actually
just-
control the weather.
But I can
Really?
control your mind and you won't even know the rain is there.
Oh,
You say
but
it's
I
so
know-
sunny as if
I will
rain
know
hits
you're
in the
doing
face.
that. So,
But you more than read people's minds. You just,
no,
like yesterday,
yes.
the message you
I
gave
do
Freddie, I
remember.
don't think that was in Freddie's mind. I think his mother was just had a
Absolutely.
message for him.
No, I do remember that very clearly.
I don't.
That's good.
She had a message for you. She said, Freddie, stop being so obstinate. So if you were the smartest person in the world,
Well,
you'd know what that word meant.
My mother wouldn't use that word because I don't know what it means. I'm pretty sure she didn't know what it means either.
She knew, and she's right with you right now.
I think that was your definition. I think you were
careful.
projecting my mother's voice onto your
Watch
lips.
your words.
Being obstinate.
Again, the word is G-Man. You know what that word means?
Yeah, I do know what it means.
Tell me what it means.
Obstinate means like stagnant, I guess. Like not evolving.
Yes.
You mean like a Neanderthal, like a caveman, like lack of intelligence? I hope that wasn't a shot.
Was that a sound effect? You know what? This studio, there's a wall here, and there's a lot of noise that goes on, so sometimes I don't know whether it's coming from outside or it's coming from the sound effect board. Like that. Next question. Would you rather have a new sport named after you or create a new type of music?
I don't know anything about that. We'll start with you. Which one would you rather have, Mr. I am very intelligent?
What was it again?
Would you rather have a new sport named after you or create a new type of music?
I'll do a new type of music.
Really? That's such an intellectual answer. What kind of music? A new type of music.
You would have a new Jay.
Definitely a new type of music, and I think I would have to work that in with some sort of an art form to do it, and then I would find the new music, and then I would interview somebody about it to see how it was going to work.
And you have your new show starting today, the two of you.
And my answer
Yes.
would have been exactly the same.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
We have the new show, yes.
G-Man.
G-Man, yeah.
I think I might do the new sport.
Really?
Yeah.
See, his answers are never what I would predict.
I don't know why, because he's always listening to bebop and boop beep and boo boo.
I know, right?
Would you rather be the best at one sport or be really good at a lot of sports?
Really good at a lot of sports.
Zara,
I would rather be good at a lot of sports.
are you good at a lot of sports?
Because then I could play like
I already am.
What do you play?
Everything.
I used to do some rowing, but yeah. I would rather be like good at a little bit at basketball and then volleyball, because then you could play like different sports with like a lot of people.
All these team building activities, and I'm not good at any of those sporting things.
You're the pickleball queen.
No.
Oh yeah, that's
So think pickleball, they created a new sport named after his dog, where Pickle ran after the ball. Think about that.
I
It's a
know.
whole new craze.
I would want to be one sport.
What sport would it be?
Pick one. Football, baseball. I like
Hockey?
baseball because it has more
How was your
longevity.
game last night?
I lost.
You got one more
Why
to
you
go?
gotta- Why you gotta talk
You have
about
one more
that?
game to go? Or maybe two?
I don't have one more. They have one more game to go. They come down here, so I think it's lights out.
Do you? They
Pretty
played a good
much.
series, though.
Well, I thought I'm going to keep it to myself. I really think that the Panthers really got physical on the Rangers last night. They took that goalie out, and you see the big skirmish after that.
I heard there was a brawl. I went home to have dinner. Was it 9
You don't
o'clock?
touch the
8:30?
goalie, and they purposely did it. But now they're bullying the Rangers because they're bigger. They're a bigger team. But, hey, listen, the Rangers had a good year. They got one more. They're bringing up 94. It's the same scenario with the Devils. They were down 3-2. They won the last 2 games. I don't see that happening with this team. Panthers are, in my estimation, are the best. I think they're going to win the Cup. Because their forechecking is it's like a person hanging on you, and they don't let you breathe. You can't shoot. You can't do nothing, and they constantly do this. And they did it again last night. That's 5 games in a row. Who the hell does that?
You like hockey? Jay? You like hockey?
Hockey, I like it. I don't follow it that much, but I like
You
it.
like the Panthers?
Yeah.
Oh, you must like something.
Well, I like the Panthers. I mean, and I like the Dolphins. So what can I tell you?
Oh God, I'm gonna suffer.
Are all sporting teams named after animals? Only
No.
in Florida?
No.
We got the Panthers, we got the Dolphins, we've got the Marlins.
Here it is, because this is South Beach.
What,
You got the
there's
Heat.
only animals
You got
in
the
Florida?
Heat. No, the Heat is not an animal.
No, it's just,
But it's hot.
there's the Maniac,
He looks
right?
like an animal.
The Heat Maniac, yeah, the doll.
This is just hot. He's a basketball. I don't know, I'm just thinking about it.
Well, that's as
The
about as,
Hurricanes have an ibis. The Florida Gators have a gator.
that's as probably as close as
Me, as close
sports
sports as I
knowledge.
get.
Me too.
Things that
Do you
haunted my
go? Do you
brain.
go to a sporting event and open a book?
I just
To
don't go
read?
to sporting events. And yeah, I
You've
love
never been
sport
to a
as
baseball
child.
game?
One, yeah. No, not a baseball. I've been to a football game.
And did you open a book?
No, I
You watched the game?
But I had no idea what was going
This
on.
one reads books at the game.
Well, I would have done. I didn't have a book with me. I thought I might enjoy
Ever have a
it.
voice in your head tell you need to get a new book?
For the game?
Just in general. You know
the game?
that you don't read. I know.
I don't read.
So I went to the
for-
airport last week and I needed a book.
Why?
No, we have a million books here,
Yeah,
right? I
just
could have
grab
taken a
one.
book. I forgot my book. So I stop at one kiosk and it says, nope, none of these books. And something in my head, the voices again kept saying, no, you have to go into this bookstore and you need to get a book. So I leave breakfast, I leave Chuck at the table, I gotta go buy a book. And I'm looking through the books, and then right there, sitting on the shelf, there was one last book, and it was like, pick me. So I did, and apparently it's a new Hulu series. It's about the Holocaust, so it's a little painful. But
That's
it
what I
was
want to do.
telling
I
me I
want
had
to
to
take a
read it.
book about the Holocaust. First, I'm Jewish. I want to take the Holocaust book with me on a plane at 35,000 feet, made by Boeing, where the doors fly off. Yeah, that's what I want. That's exactly what I want.
Yeah, you gotta learn history.
That would be Dawn right there on a plane.
It's me on a plane. That was 100% me on a plane.
Can I tell a joke, which
No.
I'm not good at, about an airplane?
Is it good?
Yeah.
Is it about Boeing?
No. But
Any
a whole lot
plane?
of psychics were going to a convention.
Yeah.
And a couple of people got in the plane. Oh, I can't remember it now. Got on the plane.
There are psychics that went to a convention.
And there was
Bada
no one
bing.
on the plane. And
Jane,
they said, why? And they said, because there was a psychic convention and nobody got on. I'm not good.
No one got on the plane.
No,
'cause
I
the
am
psychics-
terrible. Absolutely
That's
terrible.
a great joke.
I mean, I can be
What the hell
funny,
is
but
wrong with her?
I get the punchline.
You do?
I am
I just got
terrible.
the punch. That was that was harsh.
You can ask me anything,
Really-
but to tell jokes I can't.
Really
do.
harsh. You know, Kevin Hart were here, he
It
would
just
be like
reminded me
barfing
when
all
we
over
were
the place.
talking about airplanes. I thought it might be
Airplanes.
Jay
If
brought
I
it
gave
in.
you
Not a word.
$100 to go up in a hot air balloon, every 100 feet, I give you another $100. Would you do it?
funny. No, I do not like.
If I give you
heights.
$1,000 every 100 feet, would
Keep
you do it?
going.
10,000.
It'd have to be more than-
$100,000
Yes,
per 100
yes,
feet.
Yes.
You would go all the way up.
Well, yes.
You would.
No. Well, I mean, you'd have to put the money on the table first. I have to see.
Well, I gotta see how high you. I gotta see how high you're gonna go.
I mean, I'm fine in an airplane, but I don't know about hot air balloon. That's not really my thing.
So she's really afraid.
Jay?
Same question with the hot air balloon.
Yes. Would you go up?
I would go up, but it would gonna take a lot of money. I'll do it.
I agree with him again.
I will.
You're not afraid of heights?
Not so much anymore. I used to be, but I got over it.
Oh, but this question was intended for people
Yeah, why
afraid
am
of
I
heights.
the only one that wants to like fly?
Because you've been flying since I met you.
I just feel like I want to go in this hot
You're
air
like
balloon,
Peter
and
Pan with
everyone
no
tells me,
wings.
Zara, well, this could go wrong, and this could go wrong, and it could be so beautiful, though.
Did you hear what's happening Tuesday?
What's Tuesday?
We have a rocket going up.
Me too.
It's the Boeing rocket. Have you been following the story? This rocket has been lapsed for 7 years. It's been having mistakes. Over $1 billion in setbacks that Boeing had to shell out the money because it's their rocket. And it's going up Tuesday. So they're taking bets. The valve that's not working, that they called it back in 3 weeks ago, is still not working. But they decided they're not going to fix it because it doesn't get in the way of the rocket. Now, I'm going to give you a serious question. So they pick you to be the astronaut on this rocket, and you too, G. The 4 of you are going up in this rocket on Tuesday that's been lapsed for 7 years.
They're actually putting people
With every they're going to the space station.
Are you serious? An airplane doesn't even take off if there's a minor.
But this is 7 years of minor everything. The design was wrong. Everything's gone wrong, has gone wrong. And the reason they were picked as a backup to the ones that are going up and down now.
Yeah.
So, would you do it? Would you be crazy enough to go up there? You would, right? They're looking for volunteers. You should go.
No, I don't really want to go in a rocket. I want to go in a hot air balloon.
But once you get up there, you can take a hot air balloon down. That's the rocket. And here it goes. And that's what happens.
Because I think my ears would pop. That's horrible, by the way.
It is.
I forgot earrings also.
See, the problem with this whole
Your earrings
conception.
I forgot to put them in.
Oh.
Oh, that's what's wrong. That's what looked different. This whole thing is that I wouldn't take this ride. I wouldn't do it. If I'm the astronaut that was chosen for this, I said, thank you very much for playing. I'll wait until somebody else goes up, and I'll be watching from the ground. Because what are the chances of this thing being successful?
Probably zero.
I would check with Xena first.
My answer would be definitely don't go.
Is it going to be a successful flight?
I don't want to predict that. I wouldn't go personally.
I'm feeling a little funny about it.
Yeah.
You're
Not
feeling
such a
funny?
good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because the last time you did that, something happened.
But everybody that's going in this is aware of what's been happening, so they've still chosen to go. So.
She comes up with a bad feeling, and there's a truck making a delivery next door, and the truck runs into my car.
Bad feeling, what can I tell you?
She at least
But I'm
told
not a
you.
psychic. Sally's the
No,
psychic.
you're a psycho.
We could have worked together on that. I could have said okay.
True that. All right, shall we wrap this up? Zara, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you for test riding our Boeing 747 going to the space
We
station.
are now on landing. Time to.
Thank you. Of course, I
get ready
will.
to land.
Time to make some
I will
history.
edit some of the other stuff for the reel, and then I'll send it back to you today.
Perfect. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much.
Thank you, you too. Bye.
Alrighty.
All right, have a great morning, everyone. If you're in the area, come on down to meet. It's right on Federal Highway and 28th Street, just north of Glades and Spanish River. We're going to be over there today having some lunch and then heading down to United Community Bank off of Camino and Federal, a new branch that opened, and they are there for you for businesses, small businesses, loans, grants, and even personal accounts. So come on down and say hello.
Say
See
hi.
you midday.
Absolutely, and don't be late. Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.